Justice for Indian students in New Zealand who are facing deportation through no fault of their own. They are victims of a very dodgy, unscrupulous business deal. Fake, fraudulent documents, financial documents were submitted on their behalf by dodgy agents and corrupt bank officials back in India. And these students had no knowledge of these documents until they received the deportation orders. And the colleges here also have to be accountable for this whole mess that has been created for these hardworking students. A lot of the colleges do not allow students to apply directly. The students are forced to go through agents. Also, NZQA here has a code that holds the colleges responsible for pastoral care of these international students. And up until now, all the colleges have done is just wash their hands off and refer the students back to the agents who are nowhere to be found. The issue was also raised last week in Parliament during question time by the opposition parties, and we still do not see any movement by the Minister of Immigration.
Shame! Shame!
Also, about 2 weeks ago, Migrant Workers Association and all the other organizations that are in support of these students formed a committee that consists of representatives of the Catholic Church in New Zealand, Anglican Church in New Zealand, Dr. Rodney Harrison QC, Secretary of Council of Trade Unions, and other lawyers and other members of civil society. And this committee approached the Minister of Immigration to request a meeting in person so that the delegation could go to Wellington and request relaxation in the deportation orders for these students. And that committee has not had anything positive from the minister's office. They were told that the minister does not deal with individual cases.
Neither do we!
Yes, the minister's department is very happy to dish out collective punishment to hundreds of students in the form of deportation orders, and yet they say that they do not deal with individual cases. Anyway, the delegation sent a second request. That was a week ago, and we are still waiting to hear for an appointment. So today we gather here in the hope that we can talk to Mr. Bill English so that he can pass our request on, the request for the meeting with Mr. Michael Woodhouse. He can pass that request on to Michael Woodhouse so that these students can actually have a discussion in person and put their case forward. Before I go on any further, I just want to mention that those of you don't know or haven't already signed a petition, there's an online petition in support of these students. It goes by the name of Justice for Indian Students in NZ. I urge you all to go and sign that petition. Nearly 700 people have already signed it. That petition goes directly to John Key, the Prime Minister, and to Michael Woodhouse. So please go and sign the petition, Justice for Indian Students in NZ.
Yeah!
So these students, all they demand is justice. All they're asking for is what they have already paid for. They've paid hundreds, thousands of dollars. They've paid their fees in full. Their attendance at colleges has been excellent. They've been performing really well in their studies. They've also been working because they're allowed to work 20 hours as part of their visa. So they're part of the workforce. They've been paying taxes. So they've contributed to the New Zealand economy in a huge way. All they demand is justice. All they want is they be allowed to stay in New Zealand who have the 1-year open term work search visa. That's all they're asking for. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Students united will never be defeated. Students united.
Never be defeated!
Students united.
Never be defeated!
Students united.
Never be defeated!
Okay, I'm going to invite a few of our supporters to speak with you all. Before I do that, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has been standing in support and solidarity with students. There's trade unions like First Union, Unite Union, ETU. There's been socialist organisations like Socialist Aotearoa. We have the International Socialists here as well. Another organisation, Racial Equity Aotearoa, the Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, a few other community groups like Indian Migrant Workers Association, a few radio shows,